Good morning, everyone. So good to see you again on this morning. We have only two live streams to go, today's and the tomorrow's one. Um, yeah, so I'm already kind of missing our time together. It's not we're not there yet, but I'm already thinking about the time that it will stop and our sketching moments in the morning um will stop and I need coffee. So I hope you also have the same feelings about this sketching challenge. It's been so amazing to see you every single morning here in the chat. And so let's do another nice live stream today. Coming in, I see all the names that I see pretty much every morning here, and that's really amazing. For people who don't know me yet, who knows, maybe you join today for the first time. I'm Julia Henze, an artist, urban sketching, art teacher, and your guide on this creative Inktober challenge. I'm also the founder of Brave Brush Studio, a supportive community where amateur artists like you develop their sketching skills, learn how to paint and to draw, and especially how to have fun while sketching. We have yeah, so we have classes on watercolor, gouache, markers, ink, sketching people, and all this stuff that helps you become a better sketcher. Let me think. I think that's the morning that I'm not very focused on what we're going to do. There are so many thoughts in my head, actually. Uh, anyway, about brave brushes. Once again, we have in October, only 2 days to go. We have 15% of the monthly subscription and 10% of the 3-month subscription. If you want to improve your sketching, painting, drawing skills, go to bravebrushes.com and become a member. And a few people in the chat are already became a member these last days, and they are now in Brave Brushes. And I hope when the challenge stops, then you have much more time to uh, look around to see how many amazing tutorials I have there, and how helpful it actually is to be in the community, to be in the membership like this, because it's very different from what we do now, just sketching along with me. I really teach people how to draw, and also how to develop their own style. I think that's one of the most important things, actually, for the most of people here. Um, and yes, you did. You did. That's good. That's good. Foundation on proportions. Good. Yes. So let me think. Brave brushes. By the way, would you like to put a heart in the chat, so everyone can see how many of you are in this um, in this live stream. And thank you very much for for joining on this morning. Okay, so today we have a flower again, or two flowers actually. And oh, by the way, I wanted to say also many thanks for everyone who bought me a coffee yesterday, or did a donation. it's really amazing. It makes me so happy. I mean, I do this whole month with very much love and passion, and I try to inspire you every single day uh, to um, to sketch. So it makes me so happy when I see your donations coming in. And so if you haven't done a donation yet, please find the link under this video and do a small donation via Buy Me a Coffee or the other link I put below the video. It really helps me to inspire you to go to keep up with what I'm doing. So it's oh, a lot of brave brushes in oh, a lot. Yeah, I know there are many more. So I hope other brave brushes can also put a heart in the in the chat. Okay, so I talk so much today, but there is quite a lot of information. So thank you for your donations. If you haven't donated yet, please do. It helps a lot. Okay, so yeah, let's start. Let's start with our sketch. Today's sketch is a glass pot with flowers, and yeah, it's glass, as you can see. So we actually don't need to. Um, Yeah, I mean, it's not a very, very complicated sketch, I think. The most important thing, again, as we did for all the symmetrical compositions, that we know where the middle of the pot will be. And it will be pretty much in the center of our sketch. And I just draw it, as you can see, I just draw it as like this, just a line. And I don't care about these helplines because the guidelines, because it actually adds only more interest to our sketch. Here we have a kind of oval. We can draw it even more prominent, and then draw the pot. And you know, it's important to see if if both parts are the same width, and mine are the same width, I think. Maybe my pot is a little bit narrower than in the reference, but that's not the big deal, I think. The most important thing is that it's symmetrical. I think that's much more important. By the way, here we need more a more rounded shape. By the way, I don't have this thing. I don't know why I draw this. It's not there. Somehow I thought it wasn't, but it's not there. Okay, no worries about that. Okay, so before we start to draw all the details, I can't stop doing them. We need to draw the what do you call it? The top of the pot, and I don't know. I'm really not focused. I slept very well tonight, but I'm not very focused today. Some days are just a little bit different than the others. Okay, so in the length or the width of it should be the same as the top of the pot. and it will end somewhere here, I think, and so we can draw it in the right proportions. And because it's just a detail, not very important one, the focus will be on the flowers, of course. We don't need to draw it out. We don't need to pay that much attention on it. Maybe add just a little bit hatching here. To add more interest, but not that much, because otherwise the focus will be here and not on our main object, the flowers. Yeah, since I drew it, I will also add some shadows to it. Now let's go over to the flowers, and for tomorrow, by the way, I already have watercolor paper on the other side of or on the next page, so I can paint on this paper today, as I say pretty much every day. This paper is not very suitable for painting with inks. It's too thin. But today I can do it because it's not a problem here, because I have the watercolor paper on the other side. And let me see what color is this. I think that's, oh, it's not the right color. Wait a second. I need scarlet. It's a better color for that. So scarlet is a more pink color. Yeah, that's good. And I will paint on my paper with this pink color, and just try to create a suggestion and another, like, not the exact shapes of the flowers, but what I think would work for this, to create a suggestion. So, and add a darker color. This is my deep red, to add shadows. And again, not exactly where they are in the picture, or pretty much there where they are, but especially at the bottom of every spot I have here, or pretty much every spot. And maybe I will add more shadows, so it will be also under these spots, but I do it with my dip pen. So here, for example, now I start to create more shaped flowers. And here, for the flowers that are maybe more prominent in the foreground, I add more a darker color. Also for the shadows, so the bottom of the flowers will be darker, so I also use my darker color here, or my deep red color. Let me see. And again, as you can see, I don't draw the exact shapes as there are in the reference. I still create a suggestion of what I see. And here maybe some lighter color, some darker color, some, let's add some hatching here for more textures. Yeah, that's it's very difficult to paint or to draw on this flowers. Oh, flowers on this paper with ink, because it gets really ugly when it because the ink is wet, of course, and this paper is not suitable for wet techniques. But it's, by the way, if you draw with colored pencils, it's really perfect. Or for a fountain pen, for that kinds of inks, it's also really great. I don't know what the difference is. I think it's less wet, probably. And here we also can add some textures. Yeah, something like this. And then I have some green color here, but I don't think I want to add it actually, or maybe just a little bit. Bianca, I have to laugh about, on your comment. You're going to buy inks. That's good. I'm glad I made you love them. They're really fun. You actually can do the same things with watercolor, I think, but it's just, um, um, it's a little bit different medium. They are brighter than watercolor, definitely. You just have to use the right paper, and that's not the right paper for them. But still, I mean, it's not that much about the tools you have, it's more about your skills usually. So, and now I'm sure you have developed skills with quite good skills, hopefully. I mean, for those who followed a lot of these Inktober videos, I'm sure you have developed a good skill to draw with inks. So now you can easily use this material in your sketches. And let's draw here. It's a little bit moved. The bottom part is not at the same level as the top part because it's in the water, of course. We all know when you're in a swimming pool, then your legs look weird when you look at them. It's the same here. So we can draw it like this and add a little bit more darker shades also here, maybe, to create this sense of glass, but not too much, because again we especially focus on the flowers. And here we have this this branch, and some leaves here. I inspired all of you to to draw or to buy new materials. That's good. That's good. I'm happy to hear it. You know, I think that it's not necessary to have very many different materials. You can do it with just one or two, or maybe even there are a lot of people who use only one material, like watercolor, for example, their whole life. But it's always a nice thing to experiment with different materials, because I'm sure that if you do it, and not too many, just sometimes, then you will develop your own style, and you will find out what materials work best for you, because very often people start with watercolors and it doesn't really work for them, and in the end they just stop doing it because yeah, they can get the best results with watercolors. While if they try, I don't know, maybe gouache or acrylic paint or whatever sees best for their character, maybe, they very often they just stick to it, and it's a good thing. I mean, try out things that you think you maybe would like to use in your sketches. Okay, I think maybe just a little bit shadow here, and let me see, I missed something, and I think that I'm missing, you would probably love, but I can't, after this pumpkin workshop, I can't find my my favorite watercolor brushes. That's insane. Okay, so I will try to add some splattering to my sketch using this brush. Oh, it actually works well. It's not that bad at all. Usually it's better to use a thicker brush for that, a larger brush, but this works quite well. And this is another color, the pink color. The only thing is that I want to have a difference between between the spots. I want to have some of them larger and other smaller, but that's difficult to achieve with a small brush. And the last thing that I want to add is there is not really a shadow from this pot because it's a glass pot. I don't want to draw this leaf, by the way. I don't know, somehow it doesn't inspire me, but I want to add some reflection on the table. So it will look more like the reference. A little bit more here, and maybe some here. And I don't know, do I need to draw this line here? Maybe. It will add a little bit more character to the sketch. Something like this. And here we'll also have this kind of reflection shadow. I don't know what it exactly is, but it adds a little bit more interest to the sketch. Also here, a reflection, some darker shades. Okay, I think that's enough. We don't need to draw everything we see in the reference, otherwise it will take a lot of time, and also it's absolutely not necessary for a quick sketch. Yeah, I actually like the sketch. How about you? Do you like your sketch either? Bianca, is it a question for me or for Daniela? Thank you, Bianca. About my favorite colors, I think for me. My favorite colors. Oh, we have some time, I think. Okay, my favorite colors. I really like this deep red color. Let me think. This yellow. This is sunshine yellow. They also have other yellows, but I don't really like them. This is my favorite of yellows because it's more intense and also a warmer yellow. I love warm yellows. Let me think. Ultramarine is also a good color, one of my favorites. Yeah, I have this fountain pen with blue color, with blue ink in it, so I don't really use this ink, but it's pretty much the same color, and it's very beautiful. I can show you just very briefly. It's a very dark, deep color, very beautiful. And I don't have my favorite green, as you know. I mixed it with the brilliant green with sunshine yellow, so it's quite a nice color now. But I don't know if you can if you can find a better green, let me know. More like a green and less like a blue. Yeah, I would be happy to have it in my collection. Also, this orange is a really nice color. This I used it here. A very beautiful intense orange. And for the rest, I don't know. I think that's all actually what I have here, what I used here. This color, this is emerald, also beautiful color, more like turquoise. So sketching. Okay, sketching has a nice green. Thank you, Louisa. Thank you for the tip. Okay, so I think that's all about sketching, about the materials. Let me turn my camera around, back to my face. Hopefully, I'll be a little bit more focused tomorrow, because tomorrow we will do. Let me show you actually what we're going to do. Tomorrow we will do this reference. And for that, it's as you can see, it's a horizontal picture. So for that, I'll be using this page, the whole page. Maybe it will take a little bit longer to make it. I'm not sure yet. We will see. And I have here. Yeah, probably it will take longer because I have here cotton paper. It will dry a little bit longer, I guess. So I don't know what you want to use for that sketch, but horizontal page will probably work better. Okay, so let's see what I have to. I wanted to ask you, by the way, guys. It takes a little bit longer today than usually. I wanted to ask you a question, and please answer after our live stream, because then I can see your answers better. I'm these are tomorrow we have the last live stream, and what I usually do on my YouTube channel is uploading a tutorial or a video, any other video to my YouTube channel on Sunday. So if you are new to the channel, you don't know what the regular schedule is, then now you know it's on Sunday. And and I have some thoughts on what I'm going to do next, but I also want to ask you if you have any suggestions for what you want to see on my channel after this Inktober challenge. Please let me know in the comments after this live stream. Maybe you want to see more of the material reviews, for example. Maybe some sketching tips. Maybe you have some particular materials that you want to be reviewed. I don't have all the materials, so I can't review everything. Maybe you want to get feedback on your artwork. Maybe we can do sessions like this. I don't know. Maybe you have some questions that you want to get answered. Just let me know in the comments. I'll be very happy to know it, because I want to provide you with content, with videos that you are really that you need, and not that I think it would be better for you. Okay. So for the rest, don't forget to like this video, of course. Please don't forget it. It's very important for me. Also, don't forget to use the hashtag Julia Henze underscore Inktober. And again, I'll be very happy if you make a small donation for this video, for this series of 31 day. Tomorrow it will be 31 day. It will really help me to get to stay inspired. and to provide you with more interesting content. Yeah, tomorrow's reference, I said it already, it will be a bunch of pumpkins, very suitable for this day. Okay, so have a nice day. Thank you for being with me. It took a little bit longer than usual. And I see you tomorrow. Bye bye, guys.